And we're back with some more RimWorld. Oh. And that's just 3 mortar hits right in the middle of an awful lot of enemies. But that's okay. I'm sure the game will eventually figure out what's going on. 137 corpses. I'm gonna call that a good start. That still leaves them with about 396. But I think we did enough of a mess for now. They'll wander into our kill box and we can go take care of the rest of them. The plan today is very simple. We are completing this beautiful temple in Emily's honor. It is made out of the finest jade, harvested from the hands of tribals who show up to give gifts, of course. And the steel floors, they are made entirely out of steel we've got from smelting down the weapons of people we have personally taken the weapons from. We are really into our recycling, let's just say. And today we're going to finally finish this off and make it the absolute jewel in Emily's crown. Our religion, however, does need a little bit of modification. We have a little bit of a problem in terms of, well, raiding. We can't raid anymore, so we haven't done any recent conquests in a while because we're kind of stationary right now. A little bit frustrating, but it's just the way things are. So we need to modify our religion desperately to get rid of that negative before it gets much worse. It'll go to -6, so we're only at -2. We're fine for now. However, it turns out there is one thing we can take advantage of, and that is prisoners. Every time we execute a prisoner, we get 1 faith point that we can put into our religion. And it turns out, when you hit people with a bunch of mortars, there's an awful lot of wounded people left behind. Like, just there's 21 people right there. There's a whole bunch more who ended up, like, you can see the ones that are in red there. Those ones are all injured. Every single pawn is now trying to capture one. Actually, no, Sean, you're not grabbing one. No, that's reserved. Reserved. Is that reserved? No, capture that one. Pretty much every pawn is off doing something or capturing someone. Just, there was no other way. We needed everyone capturing them, and we should be able to get enough points to reform our religion twice out of this. Just 1 capture run. It's amazing. Prisoners are in. We'll just line up. Okay, that's 2 executions, and we're ready to reform our ideology. Excellent. Now we can add in an extra meme. If we just go into reform, give us another add or remove meme. Yeah, come in here. The reason we need this is there's only 2 memes that give you access to the shooting specialist, Supremacist and Raider. And since we're getting rid of Raider, we kind of need Supremacist, so we've still got the shooting specialist. I mean, we're handling the attacks quite well as it is, but if we lost our shooting specialists, which are giving that massive damage bonus, we might be in a lot of trouble. So we're going to have to add that. Yep, why does this keep messing with the corpse bonus? You know what, it's fine. We can fix that down here. A little bit of modification. Yeah, we don't care about those. Alright, I think that's all perfect, and somehow we've ended up with 7 rituals. I didn't think that was possible, but let's see what happens if we hit done. Yep, seems like the game is okay with it. Now we need 20 more points to get rid of the Raider meme, which... fine, not a problem. I have just the solution to that one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more points right there, and we should have a bunch more points coming along shortly. In fact, I think some of you can go out and grab a few more points that are lying around, because I don't think we've grabbed these ones. Actually, yeah, oh wow, there's another 5 points just lying around. Guys, stop being lazy. And there's a whole bunch more points. We just need 14 more. Actually, someone carried those off to the fridge. This is... okay, it's definitely the darkest RimWorld playthrough I've ever done, but it's incredibly efficient. Holy Christ. Alright, where is everyone else? I want you all to grab the last of the prisoners that are right there. I think that's the last one, was it? Yeah, we only managed to get 16 points out of that. No, that's still pretty good. It's just a lot of them were so injured they never made it all the way to the prison so that we could gain the points from them. That still puts us in a really good position. All we need now is 4 more points, and we can reform our religion for the final time, into its final form, once we get rid of the Raider meme. Sometimes the enemies just decide to stay all the way back, and you know what? That's their prerogative, but it's also my prerogative to fire mortar shells at them when they do that. Oh. Still hasn't convinced them to attack, maybe? Come on? Seriously? Well, we'll find out, I suppose, when the game figures out what it's doing. And in fact, we'll chuck a few more at them. I mean, worst case scenario, it'll kill a few. And let's see what that does to them. Yeah, those are some incredibly accurate mortars. Oh, Christ. Fine, we'll do 1 more barrage, but if they don't come forward after that, I'm going to have to go out there and kill them. Actually, there should be more than enough wounded left that we can knock out the last of our religion with this. Works out for me. You know what, we'll just load up the mortars and then we'll move everyone closer. That should draw them in to attack us. Oh, they noticed us. There's like this weird thing where they have to get within a certain distance or they don't know you're there. I think our bases might actually just be a little bit too small for them. Yeah, well, never mind. They're coming forward now to their glorious deaths. And, oh, we accidentally killed that turret too, but who cares? At least we get enough prisoners to knock out our religion. Alright, everyone. Grab the prisoners. A few quick, prisoner disposals later, and we have the ability to reform our religion. I must admit, finding out that you can reform your religion this way is the fastest way I have ever seen of religious reform. It is incredible. Alright, let's get rid of the Raider meme, and with the Raider meme gone, that means we can get rid of, where is it? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to redo all the DACA specialists again, but this should be the last time. I'm pretty sure this is going to be our final, last, super final, yep, this is it type thing. Just one moment. There we go. I think we've finalized the religion now. We're ravenous cannibals, we like executions, we don't care about corpses, we're okay with organ use, we like skull spikes, slavery's grand. Just in general, we're pretty good at stuff. The Mechanicus guys, the DACA shooting specialists, a moral guide. We still haven't actually elected a leader yet. Throughout the entire game, we haven't even bothered. A bunch of random junk down here. These things, the rituals I don't really care about too much, to be honest, though. I do have to go and pop that relic before we're finished. And done. We now have our new religion finished. I suppose we can just dispose of any of the other prisoners that show up, but I think we're good on that front. It's amazing how quickly we managed to reform our religions there. You just go boom, boom, boom. That's like 6 more points right there. It's insane. Wow, Sean is just on a religious spree right there. A little bit more culling of the native tribals. I really have to add up how many tribals we've killed so far. It's gotta be, we've got to hit the 10k mark at this point. A few pieces of accounting we need to take care of right about now. We've got this recruit. And we need to name them. So please welcome to the team, Hamson. They're a trigger happy jogger, tough. They only skill as plants, but they've already got up to like 92 kills and 6,000 shots fired. Just the way things work out in this sort of colony. Next up we have Blake. Now Blake here, trigger happy, tough, and great memory. Shooting, melee, mining, social, so not really much they're going to be doing. We might actually just specialize them as a shooting specialist. But already 55 kills and 3,000 shots fired. Last but not least, we have Tugboat. Nope, that's got to be a capital T. You can't not. So Tugboat here, also trigger happy, tough, but this time pretty. Mining, plants, and shooting. They have already 56 kills under their belt and 2,507 shots. Excellent. Now, there were some new lovers that happened while we were waiting as well. Sean Bjugg and Heavy Metal Pie, implying good things about their punctuality. Right? Well, that worked. They've now got their own bed together. Then we've also got another set of lovers, Zeng Jin and Ali Piper, by complimenting Ali's clothing choices. Excellent. Well, they've got their own bed as well. We've also got a couple of quests that came in. Lips the Lost. A desperate refugee is approaching. Chase from his home. Permission to stay here and rest and regroup. You know what? Why not? We'll let you come in. You can show up. You're over it somewhere else, but we'll caravan you back here. It'll take 2 seconds. There is also a shack of valuables that contains a healer mech serum. Yes, we have Good Dog here has been holding out for healer mech serum for literally years, it feels like. We need to repair their spine. This is the only way to do it legally in-game. So we're going to have to go actually find where that shack is. Where was it? That is actually a bit of a distance. We can fire someone over in a pod. Actually, no, we can send out Sean. Sean on his own with a sword should be able to take care of anything that shows up to bother him. Well, it turns out we've got a bit of a problem with Lips here, this person we're helping. Turns out they can't leave the tile. Yep, they just don't show up. Turns out you can't get visitors and send them off on a caravan. Oh well, looks like they're stuck on that tile. Let's hope nothing horrible kills them. Time for some more tiles. I'm thinking, actually we should probably do this in sections so we don't destroy our whole living area. I've already gotten rid of all of the wooden tiles. So all the wooden tiles are gone. Now that all that's left is morbid and this, whatever it's called, tiles. In fact, we'll get rid of that next. And that way everything in here will be of Emelist standards, as in it's either morbid tiles or spike core, one or the other. It's going to take Sean Bjugg 0.6 of a day to get to that location. I think in the meantime, we might throw together one more pod launcher just in case. I would like to have the ability to send a few reinforcements out there without having to use our fire skip ability. But if we need to use the fire skip, we will. And Tessex, why are you throwing up? Anesthetic. Ah, yes, we replaced your eye there a minute ago. We're slowly but surely getting all the bionics to get everyone back up to full strength. Well, some enemies have shown up, and by some enemies, I mean, like, a lot. 510 of them. But that's okay. We have 3 mortar shells inbound. Oh. Only 59? I'm kind of shocked. I mean, 59? From 3 mortar hits into something that dense? Kind of surprising, to be honest. Pretty tough of them. Oh, well, there'll be 3 more mortar shells along in a minute, and that will hopefully make a little bit more of a mess and encourage them to get into our kill box sooner rather than later. Let's see if the next 3 strikes can't up the numbers a little bit. So it turns out the explosions destroyed a bunch of corpses, like about 12 of them, but we still ended up with about 145 dead. Numbers-wise, they're down to 361. That's a much more manageable amount. Ooh, that one's actually injured. A trigger-happy tough pawn that's injured? Bleeding out in 6 hours, though. Yeah, I don't think you're going to live long enough for us to capture you safely. Ooh, a gourmand and a misandrist. You know what? We can hold that if we want any more. In fact, I think we've got more than enough colonists as it is. And are they taking on a rhino? Yeah, I don't think that rhino is going to live somehow. Never mind, here they come. We'll get everyone into the kill box. We have started to utilize some of our skull spikes to decorate the base just a little bit. I like the look of it. It's got a nice, wholesome family vibe to it. Sean Bjugg has made it to the tile with the Resurrector Mech Serum. Now we get to find out what happens. Well, the auto-saving doesn't bode well. And, oh, Lips is having a mental break. Yeah, that's our pawn on the tile all by themselves. Oh, well. That's bad. Right. That's really bad. 2 scythers. Oh my god. 2 lancers. 3 pikemen. Sean, run? Think that's the only real option, is to run away. Damn it, I really don't want to, though. Well, first thing is running. If those scythers catch up with him, he's dead. Next, we need to get a team on the way over here. Run! Just keep running. Alright, how's everyone doing back home? I think the team is almost ready to go. Perfect. In that case, we want to fire skip it. Yeah, that should be plenty. Okay, go, 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 go. Sean, run, 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 run. Oh my god, they've completely missed Sean with every single shot. Oh, beautiful. Oh, Sean, turn around. Dear Lord, that's just beautiful. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, everyone else get behind cover, I suppose. There's no point risking this. A little bit of a mess later. We sort of sidled around here. Sorry, I lost the footage or didn't hit the record button. We sidled around here and basically forced the pikemen to come at us. And we've killed a lot of them. Let's see if we can't claim this healer mech serum and get out of here. Good dog is going to walk again, one way or the other. Unless there's another ambush. If there's another ambush, you know what? We'll worry about it later. To make our base just that little bit more beautiful, we have stuck a whole bunch of skull spikes all the way around the outside. There is like a lot of them. At the same time, we also wanted to put in a little bit of paved tile all the way around the outside. Paved tile is made out of steel, don't worry, we didn't use any non-steel components for the flooring there. So that way it's all a little bit of a steel around the edge to stop fires from coming in. I'm not sure if these things are flammable, they probably are. I've made these particular ones out of wood, so the flammability still 0% actually, so they can't burn. Huh, never mind. Still, it looks nice having that little bit of an edging there. Alright, we've got another attack inbound from whatever the Kin League. Internally, we finished off most of the flooring. We just have to do a little patch here and a little patch here, and I think we're mostly done. Oh, no, we're going to do the forehead as well. But once that's done, I think we've just about got the base finished. Oh, what am I thinking? I've finished off the jade. We need to keep that jade there. I was like, it's not done until every single piece of this place is either jade or steel. Nothing like a solid meal after a hard day's killing. Dear Lord. Okay, that's a lot of you having meals all at once. But they've got the comfiest chairs in the universe, built on the most satisfactory tables you could ever want. Alright, let's get this finished. Also, I may have messed up. After the last reformation, I forgot to make everyone shooting specialists again, because whatever happened, it also wiped all the shooting specialists again, even though it said it wasn't going to. Wonderful. That's ritual number 3 to make another shooting specialist, but at the same time, our pawn over here has run into a bit of a problem. There's a raid going on in this tile. So it's guy with a club, guy with a club and 3 melee skill, versus guy with a club and 10 melee skill. This might actually go well for Lips. You might actually live through this, buddy. Where are they? Yeah, they'll be over here. I've also set them to normal attack, so they should be able to immediately tuck in and start killing. Wait a minute. Turning against you? It seems he has planned this treachery all along. Okay. Where was I? Yeah. We're doing another shooting specialist. That's Heavy Metal Pie. And next up will be Light Wave. I love that their complete and utter betrayal did nothing because we didn't actually have anything on that tile. They just moved into an empty tile and decided to betray that empty tile. Don't bother me none. Also, it turned out that even though they betrayed me, that other person was not friendly. So, whatever, they destroyed a meditation throne. I had a bit of difficulty getting that made anyway. But we can always ship in another one if needs be. I'm not going to build one on site next time. Shipping them in is the smarter plan. What's your health at? Wow, you beat that guy down. Oh, wow, that guy is a Circadian Half-Cycler. What is a tribal doing with a Circadian Half-Cycler? Also would explain why you got beaten so badly by Lips there. A brawler. 10 melee. Yeah, that wasn't going to go very well for them. Oh, well, I could send someone in to kill Lips if I really wanted to. It's just, I don't care. We've kind of got our real base over here. Oh, and we're trying to convert our slave Zari over to our religion while we're waiting and getting our hands on a joy wire. There have been a few suggestions to install a mod that turns off the fires or the rains that start every time we start a fire. But then we can't really call it the Valley of Eternal Tears or the Tile of Eternal Tears or, just... but at some point I think I will have to stop wildfire or stop the auto rains when fires happen just so that we can burn off all the corpses. Or I'm going to have to start using mods just to remove the corpses. There's just too many of them. Though I do like that occasionally we have to stop like this and just burn everything. And this is going to be a big one, I can tell. Let's see what we got here. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Oh, that means they're going to be even bigger than normal. I'm going to guess 530. 572. Right, we still haven't cracked the 600 mark yet, though. Ooh, a trigger-happy, tough quick sleeper? No, we don't need any more pawns. We've already got too many, but still. Oh my god. And they'd make an excellent cook as well. Maybe. I mean, we could squeeze in one more just before we finish. Alright, well, let them prepare. You know what? If they're going to prepare, we might as well mortar them. I've installed 4 mortars. We have 46 high explosive shells, and we have some of the best mortar people in the business. If you go to our colonists here, there's a stat we can put down, mortar miss radius. This is a combination of their shooting skill, all of which is 20 for most of our pawns, I will admit, and combined with their manipulation. So if they have... Here it is. We've got the mortar miss radius is the lowest on the 3 pawns that also have a bionic arm installed. So it's a combination of their shooting skill combined with their manipulation. Side note, Trigger Happy has a -5 to shooting accuracy, but it doesn't seem to affect mortars. Otherwise, I think a level 20 pawn without the Trigger Happy trait would be more accurate, but turns out no difference. So these 3 pawns plus... Oh my god, look at the amount that we have that are just on 70% mortar miss accuracy because they're just... Oh, damn. Alright. We will take these 4 pawns and we shall get them started. 4 people assigned to mortars. We shall remove the hold fire option. All of them are targeted right smack bang in the middle of 570 enemies. What's the bets? You know what? Let's just select them all. Select similar things in visible area. There is 572 of them right in there. How many do you think are going to be dead after the mortar impacts? I'm going to guess, say, 105. That is 113 kills, though I'm pretty sure there won't be 113 corpses. Yeah, well, like, a few of the corpses get destroyed by the secondary explosions caused by the, like, Mortar Shell 2, 3, and 4 are sometimes going to hit some of the corpses from the first 1, 2, and 3. It's the way it happens. It doesn't matter, we've got more inbound anyway, so I'm thinking that 489 is about to become less in a moment. And let's check on enemies. Did the one we wanted to keep survive? Hey, the Quick Sleepers survived. I haven't even got a scratch on them. Where are you, Mole? Actually, I can't tell. Who cares? Let's just hit him again and see what happens. Next round of mortars are inbound, or they're going to be staggered a little bit. People had to walk different distances to get the shells. So, we're at 459. Well, we were. Doing the numbers there, that second barrage got 126. We got 113 in the first and 126 in the second? Suppose. That might make sense because some of them were already injured. And let's just double check, did we? Nope, the trigger happy, tough, quick sleeper is still alive. If they make it to the kill box, we might actually recruit them. Anyway, how are we doing over here? Base is almost complete, and we should have just about enough steel now. Let's check. 3,178. We should have just about enough steel to replace our storage area, or our central base in here. Say goodbye to all of the, what's that called again? Morbid decor? Well, it's gotta go. We'll do it in stretches, I suppose. I don't do the whole thing all at once. There we go. And that's already all done. So once that's finished, oh, and the temple as well is going to have to be upgraded. But close enough, close enough. Oh, we barely got to shoot any of them. They're all running away. I think it's because a whole bunch of them are still downed over here. Like, there's an extra 31 humans combined with ones we killed, plus there's a whole bunch more who passed out along the way just from blood loss, missing limbs, things like that. We never even got a chance to hire that new recruit. Where is it, Mole? Mole is, like, way over here somewhere. We never got a chance to psychically shot glance them. On the right side, we broke that attack super quickly. I don't think any of them even got a single shot off. And to think, those mortar shells were made from their weapons, and the fuel that went into it was made from their bodies. That's a very, very, very efficient way of disposing of them. We are slowly but surely fixing everyone's problems. Jason's about to get a new bionic arm. That should also make them good enough to do, well, surgeries at that point. Blake, as well, is getting a new leg because their left leg had a giant scratch scar in it that was slowing them down and causing them pain. The combination of the two of those will sort out a few problems. I'm basically going into the numbers here, going under our colonists and sorting by, well, sight first to see who had any sight problems. All of our sight issues now solved. Then we were doing movement issues and manipulation issues. So we've still got a few people who've got movement issues, but some of that is just caused by the fact that they're currently anesthetized. Also, one of them has catastrophic brain damage, but that's a slave, so we don't mind so much. Manipulation-wise, there's also a few people who are going to need some work. Oh, wow, Paul, why is your manipulation so horrible? Okay, right index finger. Well, I suppose. Oh, and you're also suffering from anesthetic. Fine, fine. We'll sort you out in a bit. As we finish off the last of our floors, now is also a good time to make some modifications here. Ah, damn it. We're going to have to delete the tiles first, aren't we? I was really hoping I could overlay. No. Damn it. Alright, we'll have to destroy all the barricades and replace everything with proper sandbags. Also time to load up our transport pod with tradables. Reason being, we've actually got a few trade partners open for business. This trader has restocked close by. We've also opened up trading with, whatever, this other faction. We fired a bunch of resources at them to make them happy with this because, well, we don't have to worry about, well, the only reason we left those angry with us originally was we wanted to dilute down our attackers so we would be less likely to be attacked by mechanoids. But now that we don't have to worry about anyone but tribals attacking us, we can make friends with everyone and trade with everyone. We also have this partner who's restocked as well. The Empire will be restocked in 6.2 days. I think we're going to get our final trade on. Ooh, trade time. Now, we have, how much? I think we sent over, you can fit 5,000 leather inside one of those transport pods, which gives us 12 grand to spend here. And I'm thinking there's a few things we're going to want to purchase, particularly those low shield packs. They always come in handy. Psychic shock lance for more prisoners if we need them. That cataphract helmet can always come in handy. A couple of L-Tech staffs might not go amiss on our new Yunners pawns. A couple of wall raises? Yes, I want those for our casters. Wall raise has saved my bacon more times than I can count. We do have plenty of medicine, but how about advanced components? Yeah, we'll grab all of those. And how many components can we get? Actually, we can take all their components as well, and we can call that a good run. Dear Lord, it's amazing how much stuff you can buy just when, well, when you have some ethical flexibility. Okay, you guys, get back here. I tell the caravan to stop there so that I can remember to let them in when there's no enemies around trying to murder them. Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes, we were going to finish out this floor, and then I think it was sandbags, and then after the sandbags, the last of the flooring. Our base is almost complete. We'll have to take a quick break to take care of some minor recycling problems, but after that, we'll be straight back to production. As a quick side note, I would like to point out, Carol has passed the 1,000 kill mark. They're a millennium killer. 1,039 human kills. 27,800 shots fired. Just beautiful. Okay, accuracy-wise, not exactly the best thing in the world, but who cares? It's the final kill count that counts at the end of the day. I am really liking this little new skull frontage we've got going on. It also catches the occasional bullet, but, you know, it sort of sends a message to the people coming in. Yes, this is where you're going to end up. All right, let's finish off the floors. So close to the just... Oh, I feel like this base is almost perfection. Just got to finish off a few little bits and bobs here and there. Oh, caravan has arrived back. Where are you? Ah, there's Sean. Come back home, buddy. Come back home. And I think the elephant can go back to the storage location. Yeah, go to area 1 so we can unload you. What have you actually got on board? Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff we would like to unload close to base. Oh, that's one thing about living on a tile. People don't unload automatically. They don't think you need to unload because you're on a combat tile. So I have to manually unload everything. It's not annoying, it's just a bit weird. So for example, I'll have to get Sean in here and get them to drop their inventory. Then they can go back to work. Same with all the animals. The animals won't be automatically unloaded either. So you actually have to drop all the stuff out. And we'll have to make sure that the horses get rounded up and their inventories get cleaned out also. Just a few minor steps left to go. One, I want to double wall all of these areas around here, just because it gives us a little bit more protection. Then sandbags, then floors. And I think then we will have the perfect base. Well, the perfect temple to Emily. Before this next thing hits, I think we're going to clean up the world pawns, just because, well, the game is kind of struggling a lot, and supposedly this will help speed things along a little bit. Alright, so they've removed 2,276 pawns. There are still 1,188 world pawns to remove. Okay, so if we hit it again, okay, all unnecessary world pawns are removed, so you don't have to press this button again for a considerably long time. Oh, if only that was the case. I'm not sure what half of these do. Reclaim memory. I am liking the look of this more cleanup. It gets rid of filth, snow, corpses, battle log entries, all that. Yeah, let's just do more cleanup. Remove corpses in current map. Oh, well, we just emptied our fridge. You know what? I don't mind that we emptied our fridge. We'd already extracted all the skulls we were going to get, and we've got a fresh delivery of food coming in right now, so it's not like it's a big deal. And there's that delivery we talked about. They will prepare for a while and then attack. You know what? We can hold out. We got like 80 meals. We'll be grand. We'll just wait till they show up. In the meantime, we can finish scrapping all of these weapons. And there comes our fresh fridge supplies. Excellent. Oh, I don't think that thing's going to survive. Not if it keeps hanging around there. Oh, look, it's a smart animal. It runs away from bullets. Must not be one of my animals. The game is playing so much smoother now, actually. That is amazing. All right, everyone back to work. We need a little bit more steel, and how's the walls coming along? We've got the three diagonal sections are all done, and then we can just get the straight wall sections, and that'll be the outer reaches complete. We now have double walling all the way around. Now we just got to start replacing these sandbags. We better do this quick. I want to get the front line done as quickly as possible. Just, you know, don't want to be caught with my pants down with enemies showing up on us and having their sandbags in place. Technically, the barricades are slightly tougher, but you know what? They just don't have the same thematic approach. I mean, we're going with a theme here, sort of a recycling theme. That human leather stuff, though, goes together so quickly. That is finished. 390 hit points on that. Actually, there's 390 on slate barricades, 420 on sandstone, and 465 on limestone. So the leather's not actually that bad. And they give the exact same protection. It's 55% cover effectiveness, no flammability, and this stuff gives, or what is it, 55% cover protection, 0% flammability. However, beauty-wise, the limestone is -3. That's also -3 sandbags. Actually, beauty's -10. Okay, so they're way uglier. That's the problem. That's why people switch to barricades. Oh, that and they were slightly tougher when you make them out of granite, which normally you have available on every map you play. All right then. Let's prepare for our next attack, and then once that one passes, we can finish off the leather upgrades. A quick strip out of our old barricades. They have served us well, but it's time for upgrades, I suppose. Great thing about these leather ones, they will go up in no time at all. So close. All the diagonals are done. We'll get this section down here done, and I think before the next, well, after we deal with the next attack wave, we can finish off the top section and the left section. Done and done. Alright, let's see what joyous attacks they've got coming in at this time. Though, yeah, I think I'm going to just skip forward until the attack actually hits. These things take a while to load. Here we are. They appear to be unusually clever. I somehow doubt that. Also, we've got some new lovers, Suborbital and Blake. So they've been given their own bed as well. And there's a marriage on between Zheng and Ali. So we got that to look forward to. I don't know if they can marry on a combat tile. I've put down a marriage spot, so we'll have to see what happens. Alright, now where were we? Oh yes, we have 3 separate groups of enemies. Are they attacking at once? Whatever, who cares? I wonder, did they ever, like, notice the sheer quantity of corpses and, like, the reports from all the people who survived going, don't go there, it's just a hail of bullet death? I mean, some of them have to have, like, some sort of self-awareness or sense of self-protection or preservation. But it seems they just keep walking in. This isn't even a kill box. This is just a narrow gap where they actually have to... Hey, are you attacking the... No one's actually attacking the turret, are they? That is actually new. Oh, it might be the corpse opened the door for them. Never mind. They've changed their mind. Yeah, they have the attention span of lemmings. That does feel kind of rude to lemmings. I'm not sure about lemmings' attention spans, but, you know, they've got the survival instincts of lemmings, so I presume their attention spans are somewhat closely related. Would you just look at it? It's so beautiful. All of the recycling that went into it. How much steel do we have to actually? 3,701. We're just about ready to finish the floors as well. Oh, it's going to be so nice to finish this off. Oh, and the doors. Yes, we need to replace all of the wooden doors with jade. All the walls are already done, but I'm thinking, yeah, we need to replace you, and you. Just pretty much everything needs to be switched over to jade. We can't have, like, anything not being jade. That would just be weird. Before we start on this next fight, I thought we'd do a quick cleanup. Just remove the corpses. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a good idea. Just so that we have, you know, less horror all over the place. Well, more a case of we're going to have more in a minute, and it's just slowing down performance. I really... maybe we should install just the wildfire mod and be done with it. Burn everything. This is weird. They're just charging. They're not actually getting spread out before they come in. I don't know why. We might want to bunch people up just a little bit tighter. Jeez. They were really willing to just, like, dive in there. Okay, that was held. Now, who's on the marksmanship command? Yeah, you could maybe roll a little bit into the rear. I like to keep the marksmanship command person just at the back so that they're less likely to get popped. Well, that worked out pretty quickly. Now, what are we missing? Oh, I've got Grumpy Grand doing up some statues just to help counteract all of the negative decor that's out here. It's not the worst thing in the world, but an extra 406 should help. Wait, no, we're fine. I can check it here. You can see, yeah, so long as they're in that radius of it, they should be able to get the benefits. We might want to put 2 statues on each side just to make sure everyone's getting the maximum beauty amount. Then again, anyone who's standing near those jade walls is going to be having a nice time. That actually counteracts the sandbags just perfectly. All right, back to work. With this floor up here, once that's installed, the only thing left will be this section down here. Once the temple's done, think our base will be complete. Well, we'll need a few extra statues here and there just to spruce things up on the outside so people can stay nice and happy while they're on the shooting line, but I think we're good. Ooh, this is fun. The guy in heavy armor actually made it all the way to the front. That is very rare. Huh. And then he's dead. How many bullets did that take to kill him? Not enough. His brain was destroyed. Well, body armor is not going to protect your brain. That sort of a thing. And oh my god, they're not unbunching. That's a problem. Well, let's actually see here. 1 second. Let's do a whole select similar things in visible area. Ooh, no. Right about there should be perfect. Select similar things in visible area. We got 311. Let's see what the miniguns do to this. Yeah, 308. Well, the game's going to be a little bit slow as it figures these things out. Oh my god, they just popped out of each other. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 399, 98. Oh, god. And this is why we have miniguns. It's just the splash of what they missed still does so much damage. However, we do have a problem here. They're getting way too close. Tessex, all I really worry about is the close combat people. And they're all ranged. You know what? If they're all ranged, we don't care. Some of them are going to get up close and it'll be annoying, but we still do just so much damage. Tessex. Give me a chaos skip actually on that one, and a chaos skip on that one. The thing is, we don't want them getting an angle on us where they can actually get off decent shots. That would be awkward. And you know what? Give me another chaos skip on that one too. Yeah, there we go. As long as they're not standing around the sandbags in a way that makes it easier for them to take shots at us, I'm okay. Yep. Damn it. Okay, fine. Someone, Carol, take care of that one. Make him 1,146 if you wouldn't mind. Wow. Every single bullet missed. Something to be said for having cover. And done. I have no idea how many of them we killed. But you gotta give it to, miniguns. They do an absolutely huge mess. 158 are going to get away out of 300 and something, though. We took a bunch of injuries on that one. I don't know why they didn't unbunch. Huh. They forced their way through. I think it's a case of when they're following the person who's going to dig through the walls, when they're doing that, they won't unbunch. Once they actually switch to targeting things, then they unbunch. We're going to have to get everyone some medical attention. That hurt. Wow. Plus, we had a few people who weren't involved in that. Grumpy Gran is currently on a statue building spree. Her job is now just to make as many statues as possible so we can fix up the outsides. So we were and 2 people were just recovering from operations where they were getting bionics installed. So we were 3 people down on that line. But still, we held out pretty good. For our next trade run, we've managed to get our hands on a couple of Psy skips, which I've been looking out for skip for ages. This is our first chance to buy Psy skip. It's incredible. This late in the game. 4 reinforced barrels, a couple of advanced components, a Psy trainer for wall raise, 2 more of them because we do have some people who could use it, a psychic shock lance, and 2 L-Tech skull caps. Those L-Tech skull caps will help improve the size sensitivity of our Yunners. So why not grab them while they're there? Alright, everyone back there. That'll take you 1.5 days. Then we're going to do one final run and that'll be over to the Empire to see if they hopefully have a joy wire or something to reduce someone's consciousness at least. I haven't messed with the work priorities, but somehow our slave is the one who's going around doing all the skull extractions. Thankfully we've converted them to our religion, so they seem pretty okay with it. Still, that has a dark feeling to it. Kinda suits. Alright, floor-wise, we've got quite a few tiles left to go. That there is the last 2 tiles. Our construction teams are pretty amazing. Some of our people even have 20 in construction by now, but pretty much everyone's above 15. Alright, let's go with the final section here. The temple. There's not even that much left to do, so all of that. I want spike core everywhere, and I think that's it. That's every single tile. Oh wait, there's one right there as well. Okay, but almost every single tile. And there we finally go. all of the tiles are done. All that time, all that effort. But it's just about complete. All we need to do is finish off our little meat beacons here. That's going to hopefully require just one more trade run. I am way over time again. And I really thought I was going to get this finished. But I'm thinking there's a few things left to do. One, there's only a few. Basically, this one's about their husband dead and son expired. That's all going to expire shortly. And when it does, we can finally turn them into a successful meat beacon because their mood won't be chronically tanked all the time. We need to replace all of these with bloodsteel. Can't be having that in there. As well as that is some stuff I want to do with our leftover skulls, but that's more for some endgame fun. We've got plenty of skulls for skull spikes. As well as that, I'm stockpiling all of the steel around the outside of our base. I actually have this giant storage area that goes all the way around, just so that we can stockpile all that extra steel. I'm thinking next episode we'll be able to put the final finishing touches on our base. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck.